but there's a lot happening on the entertainment front, and Miss G joins me now to break it all down for us. Hi, Miss G.
Hello, Araba. Great to see you.
Great. I love your leopard print.
Thank you very much. But you look extremely different. It looks like the tail fell, eh?
I don't know what it is, but well, I feel good, so that's all.
All right. So I'm sure a lot more people are feeling good, especially the prior group. Yesterday, I told you about the fact that they had gone to the residence of Nana Akufo-Addo
to endorse him.
Exactly, and presented to him a CD that had a campaign song on it. Now, I've been speaking to Big J Cartel Big J, who is a member of the prior group, and he was speaking on behalf of the entire group. He's been revealing to me why the group decided to endorse Nana Akufo-Addo. Apparently, they have been doing so since 2008, but privately.
Yeah, there's no particular song that has met to be used as a main campaign song. A lot of guys have done songs I've heard, but it is not a campaign song, I can call it. But we feel like a campaign song should be able to at least have languages that people can relate to. So we sat down and did a song in 4 languages. We cannot just sit at home and say we've endorsed Nana. That's the little contribution we can also make into a campaign. So basically that's what we went there to do yesterday, to present the CD to him and to assure him that we are available for any of his campaign rounds, and then we'll be available to perform the song.
So this decision is between you and your other half now, Prior Team.
It is a prior decision. You know, prior is not just the two of us, it's a body. Yeah.
It means that at that time, Eugene was part of the group, so it was all of you collectively at that time?
Yes, collectively, it was the 3 of us.
So Eugene had agreed at that time. I'm asking because of what I've seen him post, that he's not endorsing any political party.
At that time, we did events for him. It was not a proper endorsement. Then it was not that concrete, but now stamped our authority that we feel he has a plan for the industry and there's a need for us to endorse his candidature.
But you made mention that in 2008 you guys had endorsed him. Did you do that openly?
We didn't do that openly. Yeah.
I see. So I wonder what, influenced their decision to do it openly
this
time around. Yes.
But what I was more concerned about was that in 2008 there were 3.
Yes.
Now in 2012 he said that they had put together a campaign song for Nana Akufo-Addo. But what happened was that they didn't make it official because they had some tours to do. And in 2012, Choir Master, who was one-time member of the group, was part of the group in 2012.
Yes.
And Choir Master has been preaching peace. He has been saying that he isn't endorsing any political party. So I was concerned. I wanted to find out from him what had changed from 2012 till 2016, when he's asking nobody, to support any political party openly, but fight for peace. But he says that that isn't true.
I can recollect was that 2012, Obuo contracted us to do a song for Nana Addo. And exactly, we recorded the song and it was for business purpose. But we waited and waited, but didn't get back to us. So we decided not to release it. And that was just for business purpose. That's why when we didn't receive any cash on that, we didn't release it.
It means that you were not in any way endorsing Nana Akufo-Addo in 2012?
Not at all, because for me, I feel that the choristers have to decide on the political side who is to lead the country. Because I have choristers across all these political parties. And if it's about going to entertain them, I'm okay, because I'm a businessman and a musician. So if my choristers in a particular party needs me to come and perform my song to them, I have no problem. But for endorsement, I will leave it for the choristers.
BJ told me that the reason you people didn't even go to give to Nana Akufo-Addo yourself was because you people were on tour.
There was nothing like that. The whole issue was we didn't hear from Obuo, who contracted us to do the song. We didn't hear from him. That's why we didn't release it. But I don't remember us being on tour. And
was it a contract you signed, or it was just a verbal contract?
It was a verbal contract between us and Obuo.
Well, that's quite interesting.
Very interesting.
That the president of music actually contracted.
Yes. So for those who don't know, Obuo's picture will show on your screen briefly. That's the president, like you're saying, of the Ghana Musician Union, and then he's the one who contracted and prepared what you hear in Choir Master say.
To hear what Obuo
would have to say.
Because it's a bit strange.
Exactly. I'm sure there'll be more, unfolding in subsequent days.
Exactly.
Once somebody's name is mentioned, the person will be eager to come and react to the story. So that's it. But Mrs. Siedu is in the news as well.
Oh, okay.
And
she's also endorsing Nana Addo, right?
Exactly why she's in the news. She says she has not endorse Nana Akufo-Addo. She said in 2012, she was invited by Adwoa Safo, who is the MP for the Dom Kwabenya, constituency, to join her on her campaign platform. She did so because Adwoa's father is her pastor. Christo Asafo.
Yes.
So she joined them, and when she got there, she was given some paraphernalia, and she used it. And so the pictures we are seeing of her now were pictures that were taken in 2012. So she hasn't openly endorsed Nana Akufo-Addo. Yes, so she hasn't endorsed anybody. Yes. So we're going to another story, and I'm sure you've heard the song Kolo Solo Mami Solo Solo Papa Solo. I don't know what that song is about. I'm always like excited when I hear the song because all I hear is so.
Who sang that song?
That's a song by an up-and-coming artist by name Article 1.
Article 1.
Exactly. A lot of people have said that Article 1 song does not make sense. But Araba, I can promise you that there is no party you will go to today or any entertainment event that you won't hear solo. I've been speaking to him.
It's best for you to do something very, very different. No solo, then you got to break into the industry.
But this one there is big solo because that's all we play around.
No. It wasn't like just to play around, but it didn't blow. I studied the industry too. Nowadays, you have to give the fans something different, and then mostly the fans want to dance. I'm not the fast tempo kind of musician, but looking at the industry, if I'm going to continue with my slow song, Adola Unyentola, I'm going to go hungry. So, I have no mom, no dad, with friends and family. It doesn't make sense. They are still vibing to it. My song is the number 1 mega hit. It's not a brag, but no song competes my song. Never.
Solo has done miracles, though. Before now, I'm not sure you'll be speaking like this.
Yeah, when you are there, you speak like you are there. When you're not there, you speak like you're not there.
Proving the older folks wrong, or now they might be right when they say that it is about the dance, it is not about...
To get attention in this music industry, you have to bring something different. If I didn't do this song solo, I don't think I'll be here by now. I'll always be in the house doing my good music and then be sleeping. No one calls you for interview and stuff.
I agree that this song may not be maybe lyrically sound, but it brought you to limelight. Is that what you're saying?
Sure, that's my first song, and I respect God for that. Kontoro, see them follow, tin simpolo, na sampolo, ear tabono, styling tono, more than doro, walking solo, talking solo,
everything solo. We are standing solo. We are going solo. Solo.
Solo.
Oh my goodness.
Solo.
I didn't even get one word of what you were saying in that song.
You know what's funny?
No.
Solo mami solo papa solo. But of course, solo mami is like a different mom, a different father.
Okay.
And so he's saying that you have a different mom, I have a different mom, I have a different father. But we're not supposed to have the same mom and the same father.
Exactly. So what's the point of the song?
Solo is all I know. Anyway, before I go, so Nigerian movie star Kalu Ikiagu has been in the news recently. Now, there's been stories from the media in Nigeria that he was involved in some theft issue that got the police picking him. They say that he actually bought a phone that was stolen, blah, blah, blah. They later said it was his personal aide that bought the phone, but they tracked the phone to his house because the person registered with his name.
Okay.
Now, after tracking to his house, people said no, it was rather a case of kidnap. And he's back now, and he's been speaking about what exactly happened. He actually says that whether he was kidnapped or whether the police, picked him up. But he's telling us exactly what happened.
Okay.
And he has some strong words for the media and the Nigerian police force.
Abducted.
Very, very, very harsh words.
Exactly. And that's why people are tempted to believe that once he's come out, to attack, it means that there has been some wrong, done him.
But kidnappings in Nigeria, I thought they were, it wasn't being done again. I haven't heard.
In some part of Nigeria, it's safe. But, in this case, it is weird because it says that 5 men
in police uniform.
Yes. So you don't know whether it was an adoption case or it's a case of robbery. You don't even understand what exactly happened to Kalu. Yeah. And I think that that's exactly why he's speaking out so that people could come to his aid. I've seen his colleagues in the industry.
That if he's kidnapped, obviously his kidnappers would demand a ransom. And Was there a ransom?
There was no ransom. But in the stories we read, they didn't ask for ransom. I didn't see any ransom. But I'm sure there will be a lot, you know, unfolding in subsequent days. We'll get to hear what exactly happened to Kalu. But he got married this year, and I hope that his wife is cool now that she's seen her husband. We'll be back with Joy News Interactive.
All right, I'll see you later. We'll be right back. Don't go away.